Welcome guys to another N8N video, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most important new features that N8N has just released, and this is super crucial in cases we have workflows in production, especially during high load periods. Also, I find this agentic task very useful in cases where we want to do cost management and optimization, because in some cases we might have two different providers and we use pre-registered credits just so that we are safe and we don't spend more money than we can allow. So this fallback model is going to allow us to go into a different provider to use more credits if the first provider is completely depleted. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Right now we're live inside N8N. I have created a new workflow. I have connected the chat trigger to the AI agent. So today we will be talking about a very simple small option that says enable fallback model, which is inside the AI agent node. So what this allows you to do is to have a secondary model, LLM model, AI agent model, to get triggered if your first primary model fails. So there are various cases why this could happen, and I'm going to show you how to connect everything pretty easily, and we're going to do a small test of it. But there are a few cases where you need this node and why this could happen. So as we've said, you might be in production and there is a very high load, and for some reason the primary node, which we can set up right now over here, could for some reason fail. Maybe you use a free API provider like Gemini 2.5 Plus. Maybe you use ChatGPT, and for some reason the API has a downfall time. You want to be able to use a fallback model, which we can define right now over here. And by doing that, first of all, you can use just a different model, or you could essentially create a completely different AI provider. For example, here on N8N, there's Anthropic, there is OpenAI. There are so many other providers, so if for some reason a model or a provider fails, you can have the other one as a fallback, and your production environment and your workflow will be okay. Maybe it won't have the perfect quality, maybe because you are optimized for the primary model, but still your workflow will run, it will print a response. So let's see some cases where we need this. I would actually suggest that if you have production agents, that you go on every one of each and open this up and put a secondary fallback model in there, possibly from another company or from the same provider, just a different model from different servers. So you are sure that all of your AI agents, no matter what happens, will be able to run. So let's see. First of all, this allows increased reliability and uptime. So in production, there are various reasons, such as API rate limits, storage service outages, some strange input, or just a very simple internal model error for which your main model will not be able to work for some case. So by getting this fallback model, you can ensure that everything will work, especially if you have a different provider or you have the same provider in a different area. You can, pretty much ensure 100% uptime for your production workflow. This also improves the user experience. When, an AI system fails or it provides an irrelevant answer, this is very frustrating. So you solve this by having a fallback model. So instead of responding with failure or something wrong, you can have this fallback model to give you at least a good basis answer to the user. And this also can improve your error handling. So you handle errors at the same time at the spot, which is very nice to see. Also, you can collect various cases where this failure happens, so you can understand the limits of your primary AI model or the limits of your provider and adjust accordingly. So that's also very, very important. In some businesses also, you need to comply and have continuity. So a system that can handle these AI failures can be used for critical tasks because they will be completed. And also, of course, this is about scalability and load management. So this is what the N8N fallback agent provides: enhanced reliability, efficiency, and user satisfaction. If you want to learn more about AI, I also offer a very cheap course of $20 hosted through Udemy. You pay only one-time payment of $20. You get access to over 30 hours of course material. Plus, You get all of the updates that I will be doing to this course for the next few months. So this is the best offer in the market, the cheapest offer in the market, and you learn AI coding, deep research with tools, doing presentations, automations, generating images, video, sound, and also music. There is no offer in the market like this one. There is no offer so cheap with one-time payment. I'm offering this so I can keep running this channel, but also provide as cheap value to you. So let's go back to this, fallback agent and give it a try. So I'm going on purpose to create wrong credentials here. So I've created, let's create this account. Let's click save. And it's wrong. This is like our second credential account. So if we talk to this agent, it should route to this first account, but it's on the fallback agent. So hello, search what means N8N. So here we will be able to see that the first agent is not able to respond. We set, for example, wrong API credentials, and we get a response from this secondary agent, which is correct and can run. So this is a very simple example of how this runs. I would actually suggest that you go ahead and use this fallback agent to all of your workflows. It doesn't need anything major. You just select this option, you open it up, and you put a secondary provider, a secondary model. So this doesn't cost anything to you because it only triggers when the first one fails, but you get to make sure that everything will be running, at least to the best of your abilities. So this is major. Absolutely go ahead and open this up. Absolutely go ahead and enter this option in all of your production workflows. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope to see you inside the AI Master course, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.